I'm Marcus Carter. If you didn't know, I am the Goal Mentor. I speak on Goal Actualization. I do that at a company called M.A.Y.A. My ambition, your ambition. I do that as a keynote speaker and as a life coach. Now, even though I just explained that to you, I know a lot of people are out there like, okay, what the hell is that? So I decided to take a second to slow down a bit, pump the brakes, and really explain to you exactly what it is I do, since most people still don't know. Alright, Goal Actualization, aside from being a really, really cool big word, means that I help you pull that idea, goal, aspiration that you have in the back of your head out into reality. How do I do that? What exactly does that mean? People that I talk to, they usually want to accomplish something. And usually, for whatever reason, something's standing in the way. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's just the circumstances of life. Maybe it's financial resources. Maybe it's family. Or maybe it's lack thereof family. Or maybe it's just not having support or seeking support. Now, the first thing that we need to do is we need to identify what it is that you want. Now, that seems simple enough, but you'd be surprised to find out that most people I talk to are very, very well versed on what they don't want or what they're trying to avoid. But when you slow them down and you put the bright lights on them and say, okay, now that you put up this big fuss about these changes that you'd like to make, what exactly do you want to happen? And then there's that uncomfortable pause as they can't answer that question, not only for me, but for themselves. And a lot of us fall into that category of just feeling like something's off. Something's wrong. When I lay down at night, I feel like something's amiss. When I wake up in the morning, I feel like something's not quite right. Now, that feeling that you have right there is that little sparkle inside you saying that you're supposed to be doing more. And trust me, that's a real feeling. And trust me, that's a real sentiment. We are supposed to be doing more. And if you don't go to bed fulfilled, if you don't wake up fulfilled, you need to take the necessary steps to figure out what you need to do. And again, that's where a Goal Mentor can help you. Now, once you figure out what it is you want, I'm pretty sure you're feeling great, but what do you do with that information? You need to compartmentalize. Again, that's where I come in. Now, a cool, easy way to understand what I mean by compartmentalize, I'm trying to stay away from just using really cool big words. A cool way for me to make that make sense to you is when you get in your car and you plug the information into your GPS and it tells you where to go. They give you a lot of different options. Do you want to avoid toll roads? Do you want to avoid traffic? Do you want to avoid expressways? Do you want to take the streets? Do you want to take the scenic route? What that GPS is doing is they're compartmentalizing your route. So they're saying, hey, you want to go from point A, you want to go to point B. I'm going to tell you how to get there. That's exactly what we're doing in the compartmentalizing stage of what it is I offer. Now, after we figure out how we're going to get there, what's standing in our way, and why you didn't do it a long time ago, we need to execute. This is the most important phase in what it is we do. Because we can talk about things till we are blue in the face. You've probably already done that. Before you met me, you've had these long dialogues with yourself, with your family, with your friends about, I really want to accomplish this in life. I really want to get this done. And that's kind of got you nowhere. A lot of people come to me, they've even got a plan already. They got a really, really solid plan to accomplish what they want to accomplish, but they just haven't gotten started. So that big space between identifying, compartmentalizing, and then going on to executing, I close that gap. You're going to walk away from dealing with me with a concrete plan, a workable plan on a way to get done what you would like to get done. Now, trust me, we're not going to be sitting around a campfire singing Kumbaya. We're not going to be staring at a glass of water seeing if it's half full or half empty. We're not going to just hug. We're not going to talk about what happened to you when you were 7 or 8 years old and how you're not afraid of the dark anymore. We're going to actually do work. I'm an old school kind of guy. I think 2 plus 2 should equal 4. I don't do gray area. It has to make sense. So that means we're not going to go join the circus. If you have a family that you need to take care of, we're going to find a way to take what you really would like to do. We're going to make it make sense to the life that you're leading right now. Now, it sounds simple enough, but that's my job. I make it simple enough. Because for some reason, these things haven't quite come together in your life at that point in time. And the only reason I'm able to do this for you is because I'm going through the same thing myself, and I believe I have a way to make this simple. So we take that big mountain that you feel like we have to climb, and we make it really, really easy and manageable. We're just putting one foot in front of the other foot in front of the other foot. If you'd like more information on goal actualization, or if you'd like for me to come out and talk to your group, organization, club, so I can shed a little bit more light to see if this makes sense for you, feel free to contact me. You can contact me at 312-273-3487 or email me at myambitionyourambition@gmail.com, or you can visit my site, www.thegoalmentor.com. And remember, you are the change that you've been waiting for.